This video, we are going to look into three major news which broke out this month and which has changed the shape of entire AI industry. The first one came from the economics of AI, the second from the geopolitical angle, and the third one from the true technical innovation that we have seen in March 2026. Let's get into each one of them. The first news came from the economics of AI, where OpenAI, which was born and brought up on Microsoft environment, is coming out of its shade and accepting the investment from the other cloud providers. Recently, it raised $110 billion from other partners. The first one who opened its gate was Amazon. Amazon has invested $50 billion in OpenAI. And as part of this deal, OpenAI will be consuming a certain compute capacity from Amazon, and Amazon will be opening its door for Bedrock services for OpenAI. It's a win-win deal for both of them. The second investment came from Nvidia, the major AI chip producing company, where it has invested $30 billion in OpenAI against a compute capacity that it is committed to, which is roughly 2 gigawatts. And the third one is from its existing investor, SoftBank, which has invested $30 billion in it. Now, these are giving major signs that OpenAI will go for an IPO later in the year. Watch this space for more in this. The second news is a bit sensitive because it is impacting the lives of people in some countries. Now, Claude was having an exclusive $200 million deal with the Ministry of Defense in the US, where it was being used for analyzing the defense records for certain files and documents that they have, which are used to keep surveillance across the world. And this was used when the attack on Venezuela happened, where Claude was precisely able to give the location and the exit points of the Venezuelan president so that he can be captured as per the plan of the Ministry of Defense in the US. This was executed successfully. But after that, something happened which we did not expect it. The Ministry of Defense was not so happy with the Claude because it has put certain restrictions. What were those restrictions? They were no mass domestic surveillance of Americans and no fully autonomous weapons. That means what Claude is saying is that you should not use to check the personal profiles of common man in America. And second, do not use it to automate the weapon control because that would lead to mass destruction of human life. Fair, right? But that did not turn out this way. They were unlucky to lose that deal from the Ministry of Defense. And immediately after that, on the same day, OpenAI opened its gate for the same department. And now it got the deal for the same amount, $200 million. But there is a good thing. OpenAI also put the same clause. That means no mass surveillance and no autonomous weapons. The difference was the approach. Anthropic wanted explicit contractual prohibitions, while OpenAI, it agreed that the Pentagon could use its technology for any lawful purpose, to which Claude actually raised the opposition. That means OpenAI bent on the principle but dressed it up as a win. Sam Altman himself later admitted that the deal was definitely a bit rushed through. So, who won? Based on the moral stance, contract, public opinion, legal battle, and business risk, these are my analysis. You can see in certain spaces, Anthropic has won, like it has held the firm on safety, it has lost the contract, but it is massive on support search, and the legal battle is ongoing. The current status as of March 2026 is Anthropic's lawsuit is live, negotiations are going on, and the 6 months transition period from Department of Defense stop using Claude is still running. Now you can control your MacBook, your machines, your laptops, your computers from your mobile phone using a WhatsApp message. What you have to do is install Anthropic Claude on your desktop and an equivalent model of that on your mobile phone. From that, you can send an instructions to your machine to do certain tasks. It will do certain tasks based on your permission and come back to you saying that the task has been done. This is like having a personal assistant working on desk all the time 24 hours while you are sitting in a coffee shop or in a restaurant. Now this has got a big innovation because you don't have to be on your machine to do your task all the time. It will remember the context, it will remember the permissions, and it will remember the history in which you have given him the task. Now there is a catch. Your computer must always be awake. It is an early stage innovation and there is a bit of security risk open in this one in case it messes up with some of your files that you don't want it to. So honestly, right now this is best for the people who already use Claude for work and want to keep that workflow going when they're away from their desk. If you are not using Cowork yet, Dispatch alone won't feel magical yet. We need to keep an eye on this innovation because this could soon enable us to control our computers remotely from our mobile phone, which we were not able to do until now, to complete a long running complex decision making task. This seems to be pretty interesting. That's all from my desk for this month. Watch out for this space every month to get a latest news on the AI innovations that are happening in the world.